Showers and thunderstorms keep on keeping on. I'm tracking the severe weather threat as we roll through your Tuesday evening. That's just ahead.
We'll show you what it took to remove a large tree from a Lexington home that fell during a storm, causing a lot of damage.
Lexington is working to fix a pigeon problem that has people who drive or walk through an underpass complaining.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good evening. Tonight we're tracking another round of strong and severe storms firing up across parts of Kentucky. We've declared a WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day.
Much of the area is now under a severe thunderstorm watch. We begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey, who shows us what's on the First Alert Defender right now. Chris?
Yeah, you mentioned that severe thunderstorm watch. We've actually got two, one across the Lexington Metro and North now until 8 o'clock and until 9 for eastern Kentucky. Live First Alert Defender had some thunderstorms earlier, southern Kentucky. The line, though, across the north is a very slow mover, but it's taking over as the Big Daddy. It's the main storm that we are tracking out there, and it's a line of storms, actually. We take you into northeastern Kentucky. Severe thunderstorm warning continues here for especially now parts of Bath, Rowan, and southern parts of Fleming counties until 6:30. Worst of the storm is right on top of Interstate 64 from Owingsville over toward the Cave Run Lake area and right on into the downtown Moorhead area, where we've had a ton of rain so far. Look at all the lightning from this. We've got to watch the creeks and streams here across Rowan County, especially. Live sky cam out of Moorhead State University showing the sheets of rain that are coming down on campus as of right now, and you've still got a lot more rain to go through over the next little bit. So we'll continue to watch that sky cam. Things in terms of wind, not a big deal. How about that lightning strike just then, though? That was impressive. Not too far from the president's house there. We look into the southern parts of Elliott County. Severe thunderstorm with that cell as well. Now we get into the bluegrass region. From Cynthiana back to the northwest into Owenton, thunderstorms are beginning to increase. Nothing severe right now, Harrison County, but especially the northern part of Harrison County, we've had a lot of rain. Watch those creeks and streams. Severe thunderstorm warning gets right to the Scott County line, right to the Harrison County line, southern parts of Grant County, most of Owen County, where we also have a flash flood warning. What is to our northwest is slowly, the individual thunderstorms are going from northwest to southeast. The whole line itself is slowly dropping its way on in from north to south, and that's what Defender is going to be tracking, ladies, as we go through the next few hours. Again, we're back in this pattern all week long. I'm tracking not only tonight's storms, but more rounds later this week in a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. And remember, if you have any storm-related pictures you'd like to share, just look for the eyewitness section of WKYT.com or post them on our Facebook page. Some people around the bluegrass spent the day cleaning up from the damage that storms rolled through yesterday.
Last night we told you about a large tree that fell and damaged this home on Rocky Hill Terrace in Lexington. That's near Lansdowne Drive. Crews showed up today to remove the tree, but it wasn't an easy job. Kristen Kennedy continues our First Alert Weather Team coverage.
Watching and waiting is what a lot of people on Rocky Hill Terrace did Tuesday afternoon. All eyes were glued to the crew in front of Pat Wellman's house.
Pretty much crushed and went all the way through on that side, broke a lot of trusses. Half of that side, the end of it fell off.
Dustin Morris with A Professional Tree Service led the cleanup crew. They spent hours Monday night and Tuesday morning removing debris. Removing the core of the trunk, all 7,500 pounds of it, took about 30 minutes.
The roots were kind of decayed, the root system was, and when the wind came, I mean, the tree was healthy, you know, with plenty of weight and water in the tree, but the roots wasn't enough to support it, so when the wind came, it broke over and, you know, completely came up out of the ground and all the weight of the tree went on the house, which caused, you know, all the damage.
Once crews got a look at the damage, they could tell that the tree broke from the roots.
Oaks are not known for falling over. They're known for having a deep root system and being really strong. But this one definitely had some sort of disease or decay in the roots, which caused it to break.
Wellman is staying with family. Now that the trunk is out, crews are letting her back inside to get what she needs. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Crews are taking what's left of the tree to a lumber yard in Nicholasville. Some people in Jessamine County are also cleaning up tonight. Emergency Management Agency officials say high winds caused scattered damage in southern Jessamine County. On Jewel Pike near Wilmore, strong winds snapped some 100-year-old trees and caused power outages last night. People living nearby say they're worried about the possibility of even more damage.
With storms, though, being promised all this week, it'll be interesting. Hopefully more limbs or trees won't come down.
Jessamine County EMA officials say no injuries were reported from last night's storms.
A county clerk's decision has created controversy tonight in Rowan County. Yesterday, Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis announced she would no longer issue any marriage licenses following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to legalize same-sex marriage nationwide. Today, dozens of people gathered outside the Rowan County Courthouse to protest. Mark Barber has the story.
While the gay marriage supporters are protesting peacefully outside of the Rowan County Courthouse, the clerk says not everyone has been kind about her decision not to issue marriage licenses. She says that she will not talk to us on camera because she has received dozens of hate emails. Signing marriage licenses is a part of Kim Davis's job as a county clerk, but she tells us she will not put her name on a marriage license for a same-sex couple because it goes against everything she believes in. Davis says her decision to stop issuing marriage licenses is based on her belief that God ordained marriage to be between a man and a woman. Supporters of same-sex marriage are protesting outside her office because they say she's holding human rights hostage.
She's standing in defiance of their love and their basic human dignity.
The protesters and Governor Steve Beshear say no matter what Davis believes, she is required by law to uphold the Supreme Court's ruling. Davis tells us that she's justified by Section 5 of the state's Bill of Rights, which states in part, quote, "No human authority shall, in any case whatever, control or interfere with the rights of conscience," end quote. Those who agree with Davis are also rallying outside her office.
I'm not here to support her because of her Christian beliefs like I am. I'm a Christian as well. And I truly believe that if Jesus were out here right now, he'd come over here and love these people like he loves me and he loves you.
Protesters say if Davis continues to refuse to issue marriage licenses and doesn't step down, they will consider legal action. In Rowan County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Davis says even if the governor steps in, she will continue to stand by her beliefs. At least one same-sex couple was denied a marriage license in Moorhead today. Those in Rowan County who wish to get married can go to other counties to get a marriage license.
Tonight, a Richmond woman faces charges after police say she attacked her boyfriend with a hot iron. Richmond police arrested 42-year-old Crystal Bramblett. They say they were called to the couple's home on East Irvin Street Sunday night. Police say Bramblett and her boyfriend got into an argument when she grabbed a hot iron and pushed it against his neck. Police say the boyfriend then tried to run away, but Bramblett grabbed his shirt and tore it. Police say the victim refused medical treatment. Bramblett is now charged with assault. New tonight, police have arrested 3 men for the theft of more than $1,000 worth of meat from the Harrodsburg Walmart. Harrodsburg police say Shelton Pendergraft and Jason Rice stole meat Sunday night, but returned last night and tried to do the same thing again. This time, police say loss prevention stopped Rice and police arrested Pendergraft nearby. In both cases, police say Elvin Spears was the getaway driver. All 3 men are charged with burglary.
Tonight, Lexington police have canceled a golden alert after finding a missing woman. Police say 68-year-old Mary McFadden was reported missing this morning from her home on Trent Circle. They issued a golden alert a few hours later, but this afternoon, police say McFadden was found safe on Devonia Avenue. She is now back with her family. Well, should the Dirt Bowl basketball tournament in Lexington be moved to a different location? A community meeting is being held right now to address that question. It's taking place at the Dunbar Community Center, where the tournament was moved last week. The Dirt Bowl has been held at Douglas Park for decades, but on June 21st, 5 people watching the tournament were injured in a shooting. One of them later died. Some people say Douglas Park is just too dangerous for the Dirt Bowl to be held there again.
Many people call it a nasty and smelly problem. A pigeon roost on Railroad Overpass along South Broadway in Lexington has people who drive and walk through that area crying foul. Now city leaders are getting involved trying to clean up the problem. So what's the best solution? Sam Smith has the story, new at 6.
It smells really bad. It smells like urine and pigeon poop.
It's very nasty.
A lot of dead eggs. They gross me out when I run through.
Smelling decaying animals is what you're smelling.
The people who travel these sidewalks are in for a surprise every day.
I've had a bird come after me, yes, once. I just kept running and eventually left me alone.
When you come around here, you better look up or you may get bombed. Catherine Barris runs through here 3 times per week.
I'm always afraid they're gonna make a mess on me when I'm running through.
John Rink passes through this foul underpass about 20 times a week.
Well, it's very dirty. I see hundreds of pigeons nesting up in the top of the bridge there, underneath the bridge. It's been an issue, as far as I've noticed, for many months, if not years.
And he wants something done about it.
I think if they hear from the citizens, particularly people that have to pass through this crap every day, they'll do something about it.
The city gave us a statement on our fine feathered friends saying the city is working on a permanent solution by sealing off the area above the sidewalks, and it's hired an environmental contractor to clean and vacuum the bridge, walls, and sidewalks.
I mean, every species has a role in the environment, but you know, it's just gotten a little nasty. They need to clean up their act.
In Lexington, Sam Smith, WKYT.
A city official tells us the sidewalks are now being cleaned every 2 weeks until the new ceiling project is complete. Tonight, Richmond police hope surveillance photos will help them catch some thieves.
The pictures were taken from Samuel's Jewelers in the Richmond Mall last Tuesday. Police say the 2 men seen here kept asking employees about rings and earrings, but employees later noticed that a gold ring with a diamond setting and then a second gold ring had disappeared. Combined, the rings are about worth more than $11,000. Police think the 2 men stole the jewelry. Lexington city leaders want to make sure you know about an important traffic change at an intersection. In a tweet, Urban County Council member Jennifer Masadi says more no left turn signs have been added on Clays Mill Road at Wellington Way. Left turns aren't allowed there right now because of construction. The change was made last month, but police are still writing tickets to many drivers who are ignoring the no left turn signs.